There's two different ways to start your new Google site. We'll start with the way that you went and accessed your old Google site and show you how to start it there, and then we'll show you a different way. So if you go to sites.google.com, it'll take you to your old sites page. You'll notice there's a little new Google Sites button here for you, and you can click that to go over to the new Google Sites. Once you click it, it takes you to a page. It looks a lot like the Slides, Docs, and Sheets app. It's called the Google Sites app. And you can see all of the Google Sites pages that you've started or that you have access to. You can click the plus symbol down here to create a new site. Okay, so that's way number one of doing it, is going to the sites.google.com, clicking on the new Google Sites, which will take you to this page here. The other way, which is very similar to how you do everything else, is by starting in your Google Drive. So when you're in Google Drive, if you're in a folder that has a Google site, you'll notice it because it has this little symbol here and then the name of your site. So this here is a Google site that I could double click on and launch to begin editing it. If I wanted to create a new one, I would simply click on the new button just like I do for a doc, a sheet, or a slides, come down here to more and choose Google Site. It will then place that site in this folder where we currently are and take us to the Google Site creation page. Okay, I'm going to skip through a bunch of steps here and say we've put all our content in, we've added all the pages that we want, and all those will be in the next couple of lessons. But once we're done with our website, it's sitting in our Google Drive. How do we put it out there on the internet? That's using this button up here called Publish. Okay? If you want people to collaborate with you while you're making the site, you can use this Editors button, and it brings you to the same share screen that you get for any Google file, or you could right-click it on your Google Drive. But once you and your collaborators are done with it, you're going to click this Publish button. Your site address is always going to begin with sites.google.com/shenschools.org/ whatever you put in this box here. So note that in this box you can't put spaces or funny characters. So this is my sample site, so we're going to call it John's Super Site. Now, if you decide to put spaces in there, notice what happens. It puts the hyphen instead. Okay. So John's Super Site. Who can visit it? If you say anyone at Shen Schools, it's an internal website only. Only people who have a shenschools.org address will be able to see it. If you click anyone on the web, it'll be out there on the internet for everybody, parents, grandparents, everybody to see. You can also request that it not be included in search engines like Google. So if they would put anyone on the web, they would kind of have to have this address here in order to get to it. So that's what most of us are going to choose to do, is publish a site that is external facing, not internal facing. So when you click Publish, not a whole lot happens other than the Publish button swirls. So your site's now up on the internet. Right now my site is kind of bland, so we're going to have to make John's Super Site super in the next couple lessons.